Hi everyone, this is Alex Chesney with our clinical education team. So I want to show a really unique feature of our TB4 seating system. So one of the huge benefits is being able to have memory seating for all your seat functions. So of course there's lots of ways you can access this. You can do that through your various eye access buttons if you have this. So anything that's labeled with a number are my memory seat positions. But now what's even better is I can actually label my memory seat positions. So here, if I go to my screen that's going to show my seat functions, I'm able to toggle through my various seating functions, my seat elevator, my recline, my tilt, my AFP that's going to move my feet, my foot plate up and down, my legs that'll extend and articulate out if I need to stretch, my reclining legs, and then I get into these positions. So for example, I have this latch, so it's really easy for me just to give one command and go into my positions. So here, my reverse, I have labeled as comfy, like maybe a position I'd like to hang out in during the day, comfortable for me. So I give a command with my joystick just to go back. This is kind of my comfy position. I just want to tilt back a little bit, be able to cruise around. And then I have my forward command labeled as a home. So I just want to come back to a nice neutral position, sitting upright, and I bring my chair there. So let's say in this instance, I like to kind of have an upright sitting position and an elevated position. So kind of very much so interacting. So here I have it set not latch. So I'm actually going to hold my joystick back and my chair is going to begin elevating up. So for that, I pulled back. I'm in my elevate position. I like to hold it back. Maybe I wanted to pick what height I stopped at. I could easily have this latch where I would have just given that simple one command and it just would have kept doing this for me. And then the great thing is, of course, we know that when we're in our elevated position, I can still drive around. So I can be in this position, I can drive, I can go up to things, I can go talk to people at eye level. So very, very functional for me. The other memory position I have on this is that I'm going to be able to go into like a forward, more active position. So again, I come back to my seating. I'm going to look for that one that's labeled. I've got my upright sitting and elevate, and I'm going to press forward and it's going to move into that upright sitting. Or here I have a more anteriorly tilted component to my chair. It's going to come down to a level that I can still drive around. Maybe I want to access my kitchen, drive around, reach for things in cabinets. And so I can now be a little bit more anterior, sit nice and upright, and hopefully reach a little bit better for access in my environment. Another example, or probably one that I would really want on my chair, is to do a pressure relief. So throughout the day, we want to be able to get the weight off of our bony prominences. Primarily, a lot of times that's going to be underneath our buttocks or the back, and we want to get pressure off of that so we don't have a wound. So here I have labeled that I have a weight shift. So again, I'm going to give a simple command on my joystick back. I have this latch, so it's going to recall it for me. And what's going to happen is each movement's going to happen one at a time, because it's really important that I want to tilt back first, let gravity do its job, bringing me back in the chair, shifting my weight onto my back. Then if I want, maybe I want a little bit of a leg stretch so my legs can come out a little bit, if that's something I like to do. And then my backrest is going to open up. So this is going to allow me to slide back even further in my chair and get weight more on my upper back, so I really have all that weight off of those bony areas. Now I'm going to hang out here for about 2 minutes. And then if I give that forward command, my chair is going to come out one at a time. So it's going to close that recline, bring my legs in, and then tilt me back up. This helps to keep my hips back in the chair so that when I come back up, I'm not sliding out of my chair. It keeps me nice and positioned, and I can return and go back to my routine. One of the most important things to know with this memory seating is it can be customized to you. So whatever you like to do throughout your daily routine, a position can be set for that. So I guess, what are some things in the comments that you feel like you would use your memory positions for?